What is an NFT and is it a scam? Many people are asking that are musicians and artists about that space and if it's something that they should be getting into or not. I honestly believe that you should. My name is Gomes and I've been in the crypto industry for about a decade, and I want to teach you all about the NFT space. So NFT means non-fungible token. Okay, a Bitcoin is fungible. That means that one Bitcoin is worth and weighs the same as another Bitcoin. An NFT is a non-fungible token. That means that on the same ecosystem, two tokens can be worth different amounts and different weights. Now, I like to call it a digital uniqueness, right? Which is really great description for art, for real estate, for all of these cool things that have to be really unique in and of itself. Now, what brings NFTs security? Well, it's on an open source digital ledger. And you gotta think of these NFTs sort of like as a receipt of what thing you actually own. One of the things that they're doing is connecting NFTs to real world assets like real estate or art. And so you have that specific NFT that connects to that specific art, and that's the marriage, that's the receipt that you get. So think of this as like the deed of a house or the receipt. So one of the struggles that most people have in the NFT space is the volatility, not only in knowing which project to get into, but also having to ride the volatility of the value of that NFT. I believe that there's a major gap right now in the amount of money that's coming into the space and in the amount of people that are actually using the space. And so that opens a door for a lot of issues. It opens a door for opportunity, but it also opens a door for scams. And we have to individually discern and really do the research so that we're actually getting into the proper, project and the right mechanism that's actually going to be beneficial to us individually. So there are a lot of ways that people are getting scammed. So let me name a few. Okay, one of the ways is this thing called copy and paste. In OpenSea, which is the largest Ethereum-based marketplace right now for NFTs, which I consider to be like the eBay of NFTs. So what the scammers are doing, they're going and they're copying the market of a specific project and just pasting it into the same space. And if you're not aware of which one has a check mark or doesn't, you can potentially buy the wrong NFT from the wrong project, which is just a fake of the original one. Another big scam that they're doing is called a rug pull. Okay, a rug pull is when you invest into a project, it seems legitimate. It has the information on the blockchain. You can check it up. You can see that it's real. You can see that it works. You can do all that, but then you invest your money, and then it comes to a moment that they pull the rug on you. One of the big variables that I would say to look for that specific type of scam is who's involved. If you can see the people's faces and names, and you can research and you can look them up, most likely they won't do that kind of move on you. If they just have these cool little NFT animes for their faces and a different name, then that's more than likely it's a potential scam. And one of the last ways that people are scamming nowadays is not being aware of strategy, not being aware of the gamification of how these things are being moved around. Recently, OpenSea had a bug that was written into their code. I mean, they didn't see this bug, and somebody was able to find that specific bug in the system and benefit from the bug. And so there's a lot of strategy happening right now, not only on the people that are there, for good reasons and for benevolent reasons to just, be successful and get some resources, but even for the scammers. The scammers are being very strategic and smart in how they're scamming. So at the end of the day, the best advice I can give is you have to use discernment. Okay, discernment is what? Is the practice of researching, using your intellect, reading everything, and then checking your gut and going, hey, is this the right project or not? And then trusting that connection to the two. That's the only way to move forward. There's no one source for you to go to look to see if something's legitimate or not. So to sort of summarize everything, the NFT space is an amazing evolution in the blockchain industry. But at the end of the day, it's a tool, and a tool can be used for good and it can be used for evil. So it's on us individually to discern, do the research, do the work, trust your gut, and invest with discernment, okay? So I want to leave you guys with that. If you want to know more about the NFT space and crypto, make sure you check out my website, ottogomes.live, sign up for the free course. And if you want to find more of these little free tidbits on crypto, follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/ottogomes. Love you guys, and always remember to gamify your abundance.